Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, traders. How is everybody doing out there? What's up? We're back. Big rebound with Bitcoin. Pretty much stopped at around the level where we said, a little bit lower. I was saying around 85. Hope you guys are all well. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Let's see if we can pass a prop today. Eh? We need 3 more followers. Yeah, man, let's try to pass a prop today. Let's get it, you know? We can go through the crypto news first here. Trump pumped crypto, I heard. We will look at the charts in a minute here. Just have a quick look through the rumors, the news first. I always like to, just for fun, yeah. Like, what matters does it matter if she predicts it or not? It's pretty funny. You guys see that shit with Trump and the Ukrainian president? Holy shit, man. Fucking drama going on over there in the White House. Just drama every day. Trump just does a tweet and then fucking the market rebounds like crazy. What kind of world is this that we're living in, man? It's fucking crazy, dude. Really, man. Bit crazy to me, man. A little bit crazy to me, man. Where like the president can just manipulate the market like that and it's just okay, you know. Pretty crazy, man. I think I'm gonna adjust the screen here a bit. Up a bit during the trading. Even like that is fine. It's still okay. Way better. See what the fuck's going on. Yeah, so any economic news today? Any news hitting the markets? IMS or ISM, sorry, manufacturing index. 10 o'clock. All right. 10 o'clock. Let's have a look at the liquidation levels here in Bitcoin. Just curious. It did go a lot farther down than 85. We were saying 85 here before. Look at the rebound. Wow, unbelievable. They basically took it all. Let's see what else is here. They went a lot deeper than I thought they were gonna go. I thought they were just gonna take just the liquidity all in here and then go, but they really dunked it. They really dunked it. Next spot is like 73, 74. See if this holds up or not. See if this holds or not, man. That is the question. All right, so we're getting a look at the new charts here. These are the charts I'm just going to leave on the screen all the time. So we got NQ, ES, Russell, and this is the Bitcoin futures, just because I can't have the Bitcoin on the screen with this platform. And then when I'll be looking at other charts too off screen, I'm right here. So these are where I'm going to do an entry, or where I'll set orders. So this is all the same products. Right now we're looking at ES. It's all the same product on the daily, the 4 hour, the 15-minute, and the 5-minute. So when we want a more zoomed in view, we can do this. And when we want just like regular watching all the markets, we'll do this. I think that's a pretty good little setup. One side for, you know, all the main markets, and then one side for order entry, or if we want to look more in depth at a you know. Get this off of here. You toolbox, yeah, we don't need that. So this is just a little bit higher, a little bit too high. Fix that a little bit. It just needs to come down just a touch, you know. There we go. That's right. Cool, man. So let's look at some charts, man. Like, I tried to take a trade this afternoon. I shorted gold. It didn't work out very well. I got stopped, and then I shorted ES. I shorted ES off the initial. Here was the opening on the London session. So I shorted this after we didn't make a new 5-minute high. So I shorted this, and then I took profits down here when we swept the Asian session low. Was the trade when we didn't make a new, when we didn't have a new 5-minute high. But then the gold, I kind of fucked up on the gold. I took a stop, so ended up around break even anyway. For gold, so here was the 5-minute. I should have took profits because we swept I made a mistake on gold. I entered a position and then I just held it. I didn't take profits here. I should have been entering positions here after we didn't make new highs, or after we swept it, you know. We swept it, didn't make new highs, so I should have entered, and then I should have took profits here. Oh well, mistakes were made. It's not a huge deal. It's not a really big deal. I'm about break even, so it's fine on the day. We can go to performance on the day. Yeah, I took one stop and then I took one profit. Yeah, about break even. So really, I shouldn't even be trading the London session. I should just stick to the New York session. It's really the better way to do things. Yeah, so let's have a look at Bitcoin, I think here. Let's clear this shit off. Let's do weekly here first. Let's check out the weekly. Where did we go? What have we done? So, you know, we were talking about these boxes for a long time, right? Here. And then another one here, right? So kind of knew that the bounce was they were gonna hold up in that area somewhere. And they took it a lot lower than I thought, right? They tagged into the second box here, the second fair value gap. I really thought they were just gonna tag this somewhere in the neighborhood of up here and then just go. Like just take out the lows here, go to 85 maybe, and then go. So we did add a little bit to our portfolio at 85. Our next buy will be at the bottom of this order block, so of this fair value gap. So if they do get down to 73, we have big buys there. And this is all like spot positions. Yeah. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, so will this hold up? Who knows, man. If they start falling below this again, it's going to be trouble. If they start falling below this, it's going to be trouble. They cannot go below that. If they do, trouble. What did they do? Let's just look at a little bit of a bigger time frame here, the 4 hour. This is kind of interesting here. Not really though. It's done. They really need to get over top of this, you know. Kind of an important zone to get it back above and hold it above it. If they just start petering out here, I know I don't imagine that down here is gonna hold. They cannot really go below this, you know, or it's gonna start looking really not good. 70k is what it's gonna start looking like. So they did have a nice pump. We'll see if they can continue it. What's going on, Crossman? Monthly lost, yeah. Let's check. I didn't even look at the monthly. Yeah, monthly lost. This is a little funky though, right? Like it's not really lost, right? The containment right now is here, right? So the containment is here because they didn't have monthly closes above here, right? So I still, you know, they could bounce this and just keep going, right? If they had it like this and had a monthly close up here and then lost this, then it would be very important. But having action like this, it's still not the greatest, don't get me wrong, but if it was like this and had monthly closes above and then lost this, that's much more serious, you know? I don't understand what you're talking about here. Try to explain to you maybe more on a. Yeah, send the chart. Send it in Discord so I can put it on the screen nicely. Let me try to explain it to you better on like a 1 hour chart just so I can look at some stuff. It's still lost though, you know what I mean? Like you are kind of correct, but I'm just saying it's a lot worse when they have monthly closes above and then they lose it. There's just like there's still significant stuff here, right? So like I'm sure that even if they dump this, they're probably gonna hold this. There's a lot of stuff here, right? And you know, that could be it, really. We'll see what happens here. You know what I mean? Like that's what I said. This level is really important around 91. I would say that would be the level for it to like start paying a lot of attention, right? Like if they start closing below 90k again, I would say we're going down. Kind of an important level. This one doesn't look good at all. The 6-month chart. Woo. Pretty big level down here. 48. Massive doji. Him with the 12-month chart. We'll see though. This is going to be the big level is going to be around 91. Level to hold. Let's see what you got here. Better if I open this in I mean, like I don't want you to think that it's not lost. It is lost. But it's just more convincing when it's lost, when it has a close above. Like if it had a close up here first, like if this candle closed higher and then it lost it, then it's more convincing. This just has more convincing. It's still right now, it's still, the probability is still down here. But because the containment is here and they didn't have a higher close, or they didn't have a close above in the monthly, it's just a little bit easier for them to gain it. I can show you like lots of examples on let's just look at like Tesla. Maybe Tesla did it on the monthly. Like here's an example. Here's an example on Apple. This is a monthly chart. So they lost the monthly, right? They lost the monthly, right? They ended up just holding. All right, here's another example. They lost the monthly, right? They lost the monthly, right? This one is even more convincing, and they lost the monthly, and they just had one month of down, and then when they skyrocket, right? This one they actually slid. But you know, there's lots of occurrences where they lose monthlies and then they don't. You know, they just keep going. It's quite a bounce off the monthly, right? Off the monthly loss. Not saying don't take shorts. Definitely take shorts. Target 73, right? 72. But I don't want you to think bull run is over just because we lost the monthly. There's a major level at 70, right? So it's, I'm sure, you know, I'm not sure, but you know, you take shorts here and you target 70, and then at 70 you take longs and you target all-time highs. Yeah, like having a monthly bias is tough because that's a really big time frame, you know what I mean? There's lots of trading that happens between the monthly bias and your 15-minute entries, you know? Like that's why you should look at like having a 4-hour, you know, look at the 4-hour for a bias. Or like even on futures, I look at the 15, or I look at the 5-minute and check to see what gained in the first 15 minutes of the session, and that's the bias for the day. You know what I mean? That's the bias for the session. Nifty, yeah. Gold dumping. No trading for me until market open. So we're gonna look at market open, and we're probably gonna trade again the ES or Russell, maybe the NQ if we you know, if it's half decent. We'll see. If it depends on the stop. It's a bit rough. This is coming into a monthly tested area. Tested. This is tested on the weekly level too. So did it get to my spot here? Yeah. Not very convincing yet. I honestly like it down here a little bit more. I don't like it here. UB. I'd rather wait for this, you know? I'd rather wait for this stuff. A lot of stuff there, right? Not too much to bounce here. Could be wrong, but nah. So this is basically the containment. Like you can't count this as a gain. I wouldn't anyway. I wouldn't count this as a gain. When they gain this, I wouldn't count that gained. This is still in containment from here. Because they didn't have closes, right? So the containment is from here. This is gained. They gained this. So yeah, the first trade would have been here for me. Down here, hard to get into a trade. This is gained. But honestly, I don't really like where they're holding, right? Could bounce, but why not below one? So the below one down here, like this one, this one, this one. Why is this not a gain? For me, some people play it differently, right? So for me, it needs to have a close below, right? So like when you're making the structure, this needs to close below the previous, and it needs to close below. If it doesn't close below, then the gain point is here. So this didn't have a close below. See, this is the structure. See how none of it closed below? So for me, the gain point would have been here, and then here's the gap. So this would have been the trade. First target up here, right? Second target, sweep of liquidity, maybe this. Does that make sense? Some people don't play it like that, but if you do, like if you don't play it like that, then it's, you know, you get burned a lot more, right? But regardless, on the Nifty, it's Well, it is a new low. I just don't consider it a very strong new low. You know, when they just wick in there. I don't like how they left double bottom here too. You know, very, very, very close bottoms. Not very good. It is a new low though, but that's why I say some people don't play it the way I just explained it, because they'll be like, you missed half the trade. I don't care. I'll miss half the trade. I'd rather have better. You know, I'd rather just be more comfortable with the trade. You know, have a little bit more confirmation. Dude, it is so hot. The aircon's barely working anymore. It's a ripping hot day today in Bali. So, let's try to pass the combine, yeah? Let's try to pass the fucking eval. No worries, Crossman. It's all good. Mark up this chart a bit. You can see it here on NQ, right? So NQ came down, they created a little swing here and they gained it. But they didn't make new lows here, right? They didn't make a lower low than this. They didn't have a close below. So I wouldn't, you know, you just don't take that trade, right? Still would have worked out a bit. Would have got like fucking 20 points or whatever, 40 points. Important to look at the bigger picture, like the bigger what the market has been doing with liquidity points too. Like, did it just take liquidity on you know, the previous session? Market open in about 1 hour. We can go through everything on a bigger time frame here. On Q. Daily liquidity there. At a spot right now. This is going to be a big liquidity point here for NQ. It's London lows and Asian lows. This is the after hours low. To the top, it's going to be that 4 hour. This one is the 4 hour. Let's put it here. Kind of the liquidity points. So if we do get into longs, we'll be targeting there. Maybe even sooner. Get into shorts. Really, we should target here. Probably take some off here. Oh. That's NQ. ES. Be kind of a similar situation. ES already took the 4 hour liquidity. Wow. Wow. Already took the 4 hour liquidity. Liquidity to the downside is just this. Asian lows, same kind of liquidity point here. Asian lows and London lows. Asian lows were taken out already, so it's just going to be London lows, I guess. London lows here. And then this untested swing, so we'll see. Those would be kind of the two profit targets on the way down. They did already take the 4 hour liquidity on the top, so they moved down. You know, it's not in the question. I do not like to trade into after they've taken liquidity in that direction, so most likely short. LC, M2K, Russell. Yes. This and this. 4-hour Russell also take the liquidity too. To the top side. Bottom side of this candle hasn't been tested yet, so it's a bit curious about that. Kind of lines up with this guy too, yeah. Right. 15-minute. Again, liquidity from both sessions are basically in the same spot. It's just right here. Overnight session liquidity is here, and if they go down here, this will also line up with the 4-hour test, and this is also a test here on this guy, right? So yeah. Longs there. If it goes down that far, longs here. Yeah, brother. Let's go. This must have been that pump from Trump, I guess. I don't know. YM. YM kind of looks interesting. Didn't quite get there, but did take the liquidity. Did take the liquidity. Didn't quite get there though, you know? Keep an eye on that. Session lows again, same kind of thing. The session lows are here, so all the sessions same low. Kind of a feeling that's going to get taken out. This looks interesting for a long down here. I feel at the minimum this is going to get taken out. BDP, I don't know. I haven't heard from him, man. He was maybe he's not here. I don't know. It's still an hour till market open, right? And that's that. Probably going to be ES. Bitcoin, we should put in this, you know, this level here. It's important for them to hold. View. Oh, it doesn't. I don't have the data on here. Kind of sucks. Yeah, I think P2P will be here. Kind of thinking we're gonna sweep these lows though, man. I think we're gonna sweep these lows down here. These, and then probably hold this. These. Especially after taking that 4-hour liquidity. Yeah. Let's go, man. Let's try to pass this this prop. Let's just do it. Let's just do it in one trade. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, really, it was so hot today here, dude. Like, it must have been 40 degrees. The air cons aren't even cooling the place enough, you know? So bad. Are you in any trades, Craftsman? I'm basically flat on all my leverage trading. Really just want to concentrate on getting through this fucking eval so I can get these accounts up and running and start making some money, man. I bought BTC at 85, but that was with spot. I just had the orders just set in my spot account. Yeah, it happened so fast, yeah. The way these guys manipulate the market happens so fast, man. Bit boring now, just gonna be waiting for the market open. You guys have any charts you want me to look at? Bit of selling pre-market in the futures. Russell, bit of selling. NQ, bit of selling. Negate a loan range and pump from there. Is that valid? Take trade. I've seen this happen very often. Again, low range and pump from there. I mean, you can take a trade there. What I would do is I would take a trade here. Is that where is this where you mean? Right here? This is where I would take a trade. I always wait for this to be gained. So when they gained it here, the retest is where I would take a trade. You mean down here? Some people do, some people don't. Taking a trade here is way more risky because they haven't gained yet. Some people do. You just need to make sure you have your stops in order, right? Like if you take a trade there, understand that it's risky. So you need to not risk much, you know, because it's more risky. The more risk it is, the less you risk. Much better, I think, to take trades after they gain this. It's not as good as entry, but they work out way more often, right? ES close to losing the 15. See if they re-achieve, then this is the overnight session lows right here. So that's going to be the kind of big area to be looking at on ES. Let's see if they can hold this right here. Same with NQ. Kind of at the levels here. This is the overnight session lows. London lows right here. Kind of expecting a little bit of a dump. We'll see. I need to wait till the thing opens here first and get an idea of direction. Yeah, sort of, Craftsman. You definitely look for liquidity points, right? Like on ES here, this is the 4 hour, right? So they've taken the 4 hour liquidity, so you're expecting a draw on liquidity after that, something like that happens. And then for session lows, you always expect them to take the previous session lows, right? Not always, but you expect them to, you know, there's just places to target, right? So if I end up getting into a short here, I'm going to be targeting, the main target is the bottom of this session low, the previous session. This red is London session, this blue is Asian session. So you can see in London session, when they opened, they took the low of the Asian session. See the liquidity, they took it here and then they pumped it. And right now it's a draw on liquidity off this 4 hour, so we'll see what happens. If they fail this 15, then it's gonna look like a short. So if we're shorting here at what is this, 85, 86, then we're gonna be targeting 56. That's gonna be a decent trade. When you're trading futures, you're much more like zoomed in. When you look to the left, you're definitely looking at bigger time frame shit too, right? Like the daily is up here. You're looking at daily levels. You know, like when it touched this here, you were looking at that. Now it's coming there again. You're not really looking at that because it's been tested. After it's taken the liquidity, yeah, you can ignore the liquidity there because there's no longer liquidity there. So after it takes the session, like the session low here, like here, after it took Asian, you can ignore that. It's usually not gonna take it again in that session. But yeah, you need to be paying attention to where the liquidity is. That's where you put your targets. Yeah, exactly. And you look on bigger time frames too, right? Don't just look to the left on small time frame. Look to the left on big time frames, like 4 hour or daily or whatever. Like if you're trading the 1 minute, then you can look at the hourly for your big time frame. If you're trading the 15 minute, you can look at the 4 hour. Regardless, you should always be looking at like the daily. That's why when we're trading here, we have, this is just ES, and I have the daily, the 4 hour, the 15 minute, and the 5 minute, all, so I can see what the fuck's going on, all. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a good way to do it for sure. So like on the ES here, we can see it took the 4-hour liquidity, and there's still a 4-hour level here that hasn't been tested, right here. So that's, you know, that's kind of important to just be marked off. Plus there's liquidity right below it. So if I do take, a lot of things are lining up to take a short, right? Because we've taken the 4-hour liquidity. If we lose the 15-minute here, or right here, if we lose this 15-minute at the open, then, you know, I'll probably get into a short and target down here. I won't even target all the way here, though you could, but I'll probably just target the sweep of the lows. A lot of things just lining up for a short, you know. It's kind of what you want to, how you want to think about entering into a trade, right? You just want to have try to get as many things in your favor as possible. So another way to think of this too is if we end up holding this and we pump it, then the next target is not going to be this 4-hour. It's not even going to be the highs. It's going to be the next swing high, right up here. Like it would be that, or maybe inside it a little bit. You know what I mean? Kind of feel like it's gonna be a short though. All right, man, we got about 47 minutes until the open. Sorry, 37. Probably just going to be playing this 5-minute open range breakout again. Really, it really helps you, like, you know, trade the right direction, I believe, anyway. Sometimes it's wrong, but not a lot of times it's right. All right, I'm just gonna go grab a drink of water. Be back. All right, boys. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Let's go. 3 accounts. Let's go. Let's do it. Fuck, these glasses are dirty as shit. Let's go. 3 accounts. Let's go. Make sure this copy setting is all set up here. Working. Good. Counts at 5,100 times 3. Hard to see it on the screen, but 5,100 cash on hand. Let's get it, folks. Let's get it. Enough is enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, 30 minutes, 28 minutes, man. 28 minutes that I have to sit around and wait. 28 more minutes. Like NQ's re-achieving. They're trying to push it. NQ didn't take the 4-hour liquidity yet. Still up a bit. It's right there. 21,885. 2170. Yeah, 21,170. Get it on the screen here. 21,170. 58 actually. Yeah. And keep pushing. ES pushing. Reachieving on ES. Right, man. 23 minutes until the open. Let's get it. Let's get it. Three accounts, boys. $2,000 left on each. 20 minutes to go. Really 30 minutes to go until I take trades. A lot can happen in 30 minutes, man. And I live my whole life in Hawaiian shirts and fucking bathing suits. It's a little ridiculous. All I own is Hawaiian shirts now. Hawaiian and Balinese shirts. And it's so hot here, man. It's like it's either you're in the pool or it's like you're in aircon, you know? Even the aircon today didn't work that well because it was so hot. You must know the heat, Craftsman, if you're in India. Summer's coming, you hate it. No doubt, man. I don't mind the heat, but it's because where I came from originally it was cold, and I hate the cold. Heat's better than cold. $50 degrees? That's crazy. That's nuts. You can't even go outside. Just get burned right away. I need to go to India. I've never been before. All right, boys. Get pumped up. Market open in 15 minutes. About. You're used to it. I don't know if I could ever get used to that hot. That's crazy. It's too hot, man. Yeah, maybe global warming or whatever. Yeah, that's the smog is really bad, man. When it's hot like that. We were in Bangkok in the summertime, and it's just a bit much, man. When you're in the city, so much smog. Can't even see the sun, you know. I didn't like it too much. "15 minutes, boys. 15 minutes. What do you guys think? Up or down?" Sounds like a mess, man. 5 or 6 children in every house. Jesus Christ. More buying in the indices. This wasn't a bad play right here on Russell. Not a bad trade for an upper range kind of thing. They're holding it anyway. I like down here a lot better. Pumped up, boys. Market open. Let's go. Like they're trying to gain this. They be trying. We'll probably be taking trades on ES. The classic 10 contract trade. When was the news? There was some news, right? 10 a.m. news. So half hour after the market opens, there's going to be some news. It's going to make it go crazy. A little bit anyway. Some volatility. A little bit. A little bit anyway. Now, boys, 11 minutes. $14. You guys hit that follow button. I only need 3 more followers. This music down a bit. Let's concentrate, yeah. All right. We're going to be mainly watching ES, I think. The top side liquidity, they've already taken the 4-hour liquidity. So the next top side liquidity is at around 614. To the downside, if we do get into trades to the downside, the London session low is probably what I would like to target. And this, so I'd probably take two different PTs if we target to the downside, 970 and 55 for the runner, 55 for the runner. So depending on which way we take a trade, we have to wait till the market opens and have a look and see. And then Bitcoin, really very important that they hold 91. I'll even put that on the chart here. It's around here. I can't remember where it is exactly. Yeah, 97.24. 97.24. Really important, man, that they hold this level. $7.24. Kind of important, man. This is an important one. Right, man. Market in 5 minutes. Five minutes until the open. 5 minutes. Yeah, dude. Get out of there if you don't like it. You can do anything you want, man. You just need to put your mind to it and then do it. Easy. A lot of Indian people like it here in Bali because it's the main religion is Hindu. A lot of Indian people end up coming here for vacation. I host a lot of them in my properties. Right, man. 3 minutes. Let's go. Three minutes. Up or down? That is the question. Bali and Dubai. The problem with Dubai is it's fucking expensive as shit. In Bali, you can live like a king on like, you know, $5 grand a month. Even on $2 grand, you can live pretty well. Bit of movement, bit of selling pressure. Dubai looks cool, but I didn't think it has enough nature for me. But Bali is like, you know, it is a little bit more like a third world country, right? So it is, there's a lot of poorer parts of Bali. But really everybody's happy here, man. It's great. All right, boys, market open, market open. Let's go. Up or down? We're going to be watching ES, most likely taking trades on ES. All right, here's the market open. See what to do, boys. Let's see what to do. I always like to wait. I need to wait at least until the 5-minute candle closes, and then we'll see what happens on the next candle. Looking a bit weak. See if they hold this swing. Decent move off the level. Pretty big move for ES. Looks like we might be taking longs here. Geez, the last couple opening candles have just been huge, man. Cutting with a RTY. Even that candle's big. It's a 4-hour lick spot here for NQ. Let's keep an eye on that. First 5-minute candle ending in 43 seconds. All right, there's the first 5-minute candle. So in a position like this, we really want to wait to see what's going to happen here first, right? So it's either they're going to be popping above this. If they can't close a 5, we're going to fade this to try to target the bottom of the bottom of the previous London range. Probably first target just off here at the bottom. We're going to see if they pop above this and can't close above it, then we're going to look to fade it. If they close above it, we're going to look to long this into the 4-hour liquidity point up here. If they close below this, again, we're going to look to short it to the previous London lows. Need to wait to see what's going to happen here first though, right? Pretty big candle too. Kind of sucks. I do like the fade better because the ES already took 4-hour liquidity. So I do like fading this more. But I will take a long also. It's fine. All right, looks like we have an inside candle for the next 5-minute candle. NQ grabbing liquidity, selling off a bit. Didn't quite get to the 4-hour lick spot. I like him to get there before a short. All right. NQ breaking. ES trying to break too. Let me just look around here at the different charts. Yeah, NQ breaking. ES broke but held. This might be a long from here. Depends how this closes. This will be the short target down here. Okay, I'm going to short this. Jesus, that was loud. Jesus Christ. Apologies for the the eardrum blaster. All right, so that's the trade. See how it works out. See the trade here. Dump it. Probably take some off here. Not yet. Down here, I'll probably take off some. I'm going to take off a little bit here. Took off two. Two per account. I'm going to take off two more. Taking off two more. Okay. I might just close this off here. You're gonna go a little bit further, man. This is a spot. This is a spot for them to hold, right? So I'm gonna close this. All right. You know, easy as that, boys, really. Probably held it a little bit longer, but what are you going to do? $300 per account. So I have 3 accounts. Should have held it though, they see. I do push my trades early, man. It's a big problem I have. Look, I would have got more. They're probably going to go here. Not a bad day. I could have had, I should have had 4 or 450 per account, you know, but take what you get. At this point, I don't like if they hold this here, this is a spot to hold, right? Like this is this is a level to hold. So, you know, if they hold that there, I wouldn't reshort this, you know what I mean? This is not a good spot to reshort because they're holding something significant in the upper range. So they could go up to here. Do I have any working orders? No. Everything closed? Yeah, good. Not bad, man. You know, you come to work for, you know, for 30 minutes and you make $1,000. Not too bad. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know? Thank you. Thank you, markets. Thank you, markets. Thank you very much, markets. You know, you can't go wrong with that. You see, if I didn't take profits, look, you know, not good. I would have been either break even or stopped out or not making much. That's why it's important to just take your profits when you have them, man. You know, somebody was saying last time, like, why didn't you hold it for the runner? You know, in futures, market goes up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Okay, that's really not how you play futures. How you play futures is just, you know, taking the initial trade, especially at market open. Market open is the best time to trade, right? Like it's when there's volatility. So, you know, at market open, when you see the volatility come in and you see a side that it's picking, get in with your trade and get out with your trade. If you want to leave one runner, leave one runner, but most of the time that runner's going to get stopped out. BDP, what's up, brother? Where were you today, man? I missed you on the mic. Did you catch this short? I'm already in, out, done for the day. If I would have held that short, I would have made double what I made. One runner looking for lows. Yeah, I would be looking for the sweep of this, right? The overnight lows. But yeah, I'm sure that's what you're sure that's what you're targeting. You know what the fuck you're doing. I have London session like this for NQ. London session lows, Asian lows, or aftermarket lows. Those are kind of the two spots. Yeah, BTC doesn't hold here. It's over. Caught that short. Nice. I did the open range breakout again. I like that way to trade, man. It really keeps you in check. Worked out perfectly this time. It's the open range of the 5 minute. New lows. Enter. I should have held my initial target was just for here. But because we started getting to this area here, and I got a little worried. So I was like, when we were here, I took it all off. But whatever. Nice. Done for the day, brother. Back to the beach. Back to the beach, man. Back to the beach. For me, I don't even really see a point of holding like deep runners, man, anymore. Like, I just want to come to the market in the morning, take a couple trades, and then go to the next day and take a couple trades. That's it, you know? You spent longer driving there than you're going to work, yeah, no doubt. But yeah, like when you're not holding long trades, you know, it's a lot more. It's you don't have to like you're not even looking at the charts or you don't even care really. Just assess the situation when you get to the market in the morning, and then fucking that's it. Take your trades or lose or whatever, and then peace. Pretty cool way to trade, really. But yeah. The accounts are at 51,300. 51,330. I need to get these to 53. Maybe by the end of the week. Maybe we'll see. Should have held this though. I would have made double what I made if I would have just held this. Yeah, I made 300 on Friday. 300 per account. Today I took a stop in the open or in the London session on gold. Took a stop and then took a win on ES, and then I stopped trading and I was like, I'm never trading London again. Pretty important area here for the markets, for all markets involved. Bitcoin needs to hold here or it's literally Goblin Town. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I like to just trade the, right at the beginning of the market now, and that's it. And then I'm done. You know? I didn't really like to look too much into it. So you see, I would have hit my target if I would have just left my goddamn trade alone. God damn it. Yeah, that was my target here. That was this was my initial target, my target for everything it was going to be. I figure it's smarter to just trade these accounts like I'm going to trade them. You know what I mean? like I'm going to trade them for real. So that's why I'm not taking any like wild swings. I really should just to get it out of the way, but Russell kind of getting to an area here. Yeah, that was kind of the plan. When I make money from there, I'll buy more accounts. That was the plan the whole time until I have like 10. Not a big deal for me to, because like I said, it's not like I need the money, right? Like it's not, I'm not like dire for the money. So, you know, I'm fine with coming to the market and making $300 times 3 accounts per day. That's how it's been so far. So far, it's been 700, 300, 300. I actually like this area on Russell. Not too bad. Let me have a look at Russell. Yeah, it's kind of an area on Russell. Kind of a spot. It is a spot. On the 4 hour too. Got lost the internet connection there for a second. Good thing I was out of all my trades. Yeah, in Bali, I could be done for the month, no doubt, man. And what a short this would have been if I would have held. Sorry about that, boys. I don't know what happened. I think I lost the internet connection for a minute. You think I was out of all my trades? Look at this dump, though. Holy shit. What a dump, man. Wow. Kind of a good spot here, man. In Russell. What a dump. Would have hit every target. Really got to learn to just leave my trades, man. Cutting my trades early and just taking money right out of my pocket. Just stupid. Well, I think that's basically going to be the stream for today. You guys know me. Get in early, get out early. Quite the bounce. I think BDP's right, though. I think we're probably headed a little bit lower. I think we're probably going to take new lows. Bitcoin not holding where they need to. Uh-oh. Look out. Look out. You guys haven't subbed yet, make sure you hit that, or follow. Make sure you hit the follow button on Twitch. I just need 3 more followers and then I'm affiliated. Quite the bounce from that spot. You know what I gotta do is I gotta turn the sound off on this shit for the executions, man. That was crazy. Just disable all sounds. Dude, it almost blew out my ears when when he had 10 contracts executing. Jesus Christ, and they're all dinging. My God, take it easy, bro. Take it easy, brother. Bit much. Check out the account performance for today. This was the London session. One stop, one recovery, and then the trade in the New York session. Not bad. Times 3 accounts. I should have made a lot more than I did today, though. Really. I gotta really learn how to not touch my trades. Maybe I'll just leave the room. Just enter the trade and just fucking leave. You know? Maybe that's the way. Just throw this into session data so there's no confusion. I like to try to keep things as transparent as possible for everybody so no one says like I'm a faker or a liar. Hate that shit. Yeah, there we go. Bitcoin looking rough, dude. Look out. When is we have non-farm payrolls on Friday, yeah? So that's going to be a big day. Right. We have daily closes above. That means we're turning it around. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice little trick. Thank you so much for telling me about that, BDP. Really, I think it's going to help me out tremendously. No, it's funny when you're good at trading. Like sometimes it just takes like a few little, like a couple little tweaks, and you go from being good to being like, you know, unbelievable, like great, you know. Sometimes it doesn't take much. Like when you already you're already doing all the right things, you know what I mean? You just need a couple little tweaks. Turn these $300 days into $3,000 days, no problem, you know. Quite the move on Russell. Can't take any trades here though. Anyway, boys, that's gonna be the stream for today. I hope you guys got some kind of value out of that. I did one, you know, open range breakout trade to the downside, and I cut it early where I shouldn't have. Learned from my mistakes. You know what I mean? Wasn't too bad. At least I cut it like gradually. First I took 2 off, and then I took 2 more, and then I just cut it all. So I'll have to try to work on just leaving my trades the fuck alone. But really, honestly, this afternoon, if I didn't cut my ES, I took an ES short this afternoon. If I didn't cut ES that trade, I would have lost. I would have hit a full stop. Where did I take it? Show you guys. Yeah, this. So I played this. I played this to the downside. And I had bigger targets below. But because we took the liquidity low, it was okay. I took it. But if I would have held it more, I would have just been stopped out on the rest. So, I don't know. There's something to be said about either way, really. Anyway, boys, it's gonna be it. I think I'll send you guys over to Mike again. That'll kind of just be the thing, what we do here. Oh, Mike, I said hello. I'll be over there too.
I am back. Hello, Jay. How are you? Well, that's a lot of words. What are these words? I can't read.
Beginner videos in the disk chat. What is disk chat? However, the ones concerning the levels are all removed. I wanted to ask, is there someone who can refer me to another video with explanation of those levels that Mike and Moleskine use?
I do exclamation mark free in chat. Yeah, I need to go through the Discord and delete all those old links because they're all dead. I haven't taken the time to do that. Do exclamation mark free. There you go. Watch those videos. It's good. So how are Jay and friends doing?
300. What was it? 300? 317, 303, 305. What did you trade?
Probably NQ.
Yes.
Oh, it's the ESN. Okay.
Nobody is shorting the Russell.
Yeah, the Russell was good. Every day the Russell was good though. Y'all need to convert into Russell traders. Join the revolution. The Russell Revolution. Viva la revolution. Russell is best. I don't care what anyone says, because you're wrong if you say no. Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. Russell is the best.
And here comes the little Russell pump.
Yeah.
And you didn't buy it. You didn't click the button.
I didn't click the button, Nancy.
And I have $90.
Oh, you clicked the button?
It's 95, 110, 140.
Nancy clicked the button.
It stopped. Oh, he's kicking me out.
What are you up to today? No.
740.
$740. $740 on the Russell.
It's almost time for a short again.
I think the Russell could go all the way back up to that failure where Polly's pointing it out on stream, but this is a spot as well in the mid-range.
I wanted to take profit at 2,170, but yeah, the trailing stop got me, as usual.
It looks like Russell wants to go all the way back up to that failure. That's your next short spot. Yes, back there almost too. I think he's getting
so
there.
Easy to spot this one, this long. Mike didn't click the button.
Nancy. I'm gonna put you in the barn again. Sleep with the goats. Sleep with the goats. Bitcoin's almost back to the next short spot too, by the way.
Yep.
Nancy's going to sleep with the goats.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah. What do you think, Jay? Should you go to the barn? Sleep with the goats? Put the woman in the barn?
Everyone is so mean to me.
Oh, come on. I'm the nicest ever.
Bitcoin. Oh, touched already.
Yeah.
No resistance.
Yeah, it should go lower.
Okay.
Put the Nancy in the barn. Russell did try to reject.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Short Bitcoin, long futures, guten Timing. Everyone's making money. And I'm
Russell
over
should go
here.
higher. It needs to go higher first for short. On the Russell.
Yeah.
To 170 maybe. To 170.
What's the maximum percentage you can make now, Nancy, before you get the windfall?
I need to calculate. But I have enough. It's just it's going up. I think you can do 50% now. I think at the beginning you're only allowed to have 30% of your profit,
Yeah.
and the more you have, the more percentage you can have. I think 50 is now. You can have 50% of your total profit.
So that's a lot, right? It'd be like 4,000.
Yeah.
Is that right?
And win for event will not happen because I take profit of 750. So
yeah.
You shouldn't complain.
No, 750 in a day is enough for the Apex. Especially if you have 20 accounts.
Be with you at 500.
Blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
In Poly, everything is so cheap.
Just gotta pass that eval, dude. Blow your load and pass the eval. Get her done. Pay the money. The sooner you do that, the sooner you get the money in the bank. The pressure washing the roofs down the hill again. Fucking diesel generators going. Assholes. Not supposed to start until 8 a.m. They started early again. This is against HOA rules. Starting up diesel generators, and it's not even 8 a.m. Send them to jail. Bitcoin rejected, nice. More don't be, please.